he like chopped off his pee-pee and oh, it's recording. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Well, this is different, but my name is 𝒫𝓁𝒶𝓎𝑒𝓇, aka JJ. I just made peace signs, but you can't see that. But welcome back to my nervous laughter and my awkward attempt to talk while alone. So yeah, hello, welcome back. Thank you for clicking on this video. I hope that you are enjoying yourself today because like we don't have school today. Yay. Well, I should sound more excited, but it's because there's a hurricane and I don't know if I should be excited because of a hurricane. So yeah, hello. This video has been in process for like a few days now because I like drawing, and I don't know if you know, but I draw most of the channel thumbnails. Of course, I have another player working with me. Helping me out because she's drawn 2 thumbnails already, and it's player 5 helping me out. She hasn't been introduced to the channel, but she'll eventually be introduced. But yeah, like there's 8 of us. I just put 10 fingers up, but yeah, I said 8. Oh my god, somebody. I'm trying not to be so loud because my brother's next door, and not next door, we don't live in like a whole neighborhood. He's just right next to my room, and then like the bathroom's right next to my room, so I hope they don't hear me talking to myself. They're gonna think I'm crazy, but it's okay. I do it. I'll just continue talking. But yeah, I'm just gonna talk a bit lower so they don't realize that I'm talking to myself. But yeah, if you're already 2 minutes in and you've endured this much, please consider subscribing. We hit 16 subscribers. I forgot when, but we did. So thank you so much. Thank you, all 16 of you, and I hope we grow as a channel. Yeah. But like, subscribe, turn on notification button, and yeah, I hope you. Well, I'm gonna keep talking for the rest of this video, so if you want to mute me, then go ahead. I won't know if you mute me, obviously, haha, or maybe I will. Ooh. But you can mute me, I don't mind. If you just like watching the speed paint, then you could go ahead and watch, but I'm just gonna be here talking for 16 minutes. If I make it, I'm probably gonna make it at 16. I believe in myself. We're 3 minutes in, so I believe I can make it to 16. This is actually my second voiceover because the first one was an awkward mess, and we don't know her anymore. Like she was me like 5 minutes ago. That was me 5 minutes ago. This is new me, new JJ, new player 2. So I would talk about my life like any other person who talks would. You know your not generic, your typical storytime YouTuber, but I can't remember my life. Like I should probably start writing things down, ideas that I could turn into a video, such as my dreams. My dreams are whack. Ooh, let me tell you about a nightmare I once had. Okay, so ooh, are they gone out of the restroom? Okay, no, but let me tell you about my nightmares. Hello. But I used to have a bunk bed. I'm alone, but I had a bunk bed. It's yeah, I had a bunk bed, and I love sleeping on the top of bunk beds, even though there's like, I'm the only one. I love bunk beds. Like, even despite having this nightmare, I still love bunk beds. And I love sleeping on the top of the bunk bed. I've always slept on the top. When I used to share a room with my sister, like I would always call top bunk, and like, you know, it's always, what can I say, I'm just a top. I'm sorry for the ear rape, but but yeah, so one time I was sleeping up there, like just chilling, sleeping, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm like having my dream, and like I'm not one of those people who have nightmares very often. Like, I've only had like I could probably count them on my fingers if I remember them, but like I said, I have a really bad memory. Like, my memory is like really, 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 really bad. It's due to the lack of sleep, but what can I do? Sleep? Hi, you're kidding. But yeah, I started having a, like, okay, so the dream was like, we were at a store, and we were like at a Walmart type store, like those huge stores, and then we were with some, well, I was there, and like my mom and sister were there, and some other people, I don't know who they were, but it was like a big strong dude and like a girl, and then like this other, I don't know, like I forgot. It was like a year ago, this dream that happened, but it's, I remember the whole concept of it because like it was a nightmare. And so like there was this chef, like a butcher, whatever, like, so my group of like people, like the store was closing, but we stayed. We were rebels, so we were like, ha, like we'll just stay here. And so what the store did was like they closed the whole store down. They were like, so you won't get out, so fine, like whatever, we'll just close the doors on you. And so like they put the, what are they called, the like garage doors, but for stores, they put those down and they put locks on them. And yeah, it's like, if you know the game Identity V, it kind of felt like, my dream kind of felt like that, because there was a butcher that was like chasing us, and we watched as he like I don't know if anybody died, I think somebody died, and there was this scene, or part of my dream where like the butcher was standing next to like a grinder, like it was like a little hole in the wall, and you could like pour the meat in there, so it was like, I would say kind of like a grinder. So what this butcher did, this butcher in my dream, he like chopped off his pee-pee and like tossed it in the hole, which led to the grinder. And then like, man, like he did that and he didn't even flinch. Like, I can't believe that happened in my dream. Oh yeah, but I don't know why there was a scene like that, but that happened in my dream. And yeah, I don't know if I think I've only shared this with a couple of people, like when this nightmare occurred. I think I only shared it with like my sister, I don't know. But yeah, like we were running all around Walmart, or not Walmart, oops, but we were running around like the whole store, and like I think somebody did die, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, we were trying to get this dude off, and then the really strong dude, like after this was like when my nightmare was ending, and the strong dude was like, you know what, frick it, like let's try to open the door. And so we like kept banging on it, and I think we drove like a carts into it. And so the big strong guy, like he like was able to break it open, and we were able to go out. And like the scene from going out was like that of Identity V, you know, when you escape and like the doors are like a whole passageway, like that's how it was. And so I woke up, and when I woke up, I look into the cracks of my, like where the bed would be. Like my bed was against the corner of my room, so the part where the wall and the bed meet, like there was a crack looking down to the second bed. It wasn't a big crack, but like, you know, you could see it slightly. So when I wake up, I'm like, well shoot, that was a nightmare, bro. And then I turn to my side, and then I look into the crack, and staring right at me was the butcher's eye. Like, the butcher's eye. You know the monster from Little Nightmare? Like, the chef butcher one? That's like how the guy, the butcher, was in my dream. It was similar to that. But yeah, I was really freaked out. Like, I kind of figured that I was making this up in my imagination. So I looked away, and then I went back to it, and it was still there. It was still staring at me. So like, what I did was I just I just froze and was in my bed, and was just like, you know what? We're just not gonna look down there. But it doesn't sound terrifying now, but like, I was really scared. Like, it was really scary because like it's like somebody might be down there, and like, even though I was kind of like, I kind of figured that it was like my imagination, and like, I still think it was like my imagination playing tricks on me, because it was a nightmare. Like, it was a whole thing, and I didn't expect something to, like, my brain to do that. I didn't expect it to frick with me like that. So seeing an eye under my bed was extremely terrifying. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. Of course, I don't know how you would, like, okay. But yeah, that's what made me get rid of my bunk bed. That one nightmare made me get rid of my whole bed, because, well, of course I replaced it, but I was really terrified, and so I just went to sleep. And cause that was really, I still remember it. I don't remember the specific details of my dream, but I do remember waking up and staring right into this butcher's eye, and like being so terrified, and like I kept looking in the cracks to make sure that it was gone, but it wasn't. So I went to sleep. I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see none. So I slept, and then I woke up, and then there was nothing there. But yeah, that was my nightmare. And I've had some more dreams, so if you want to hear more of my dreams, just comment down below. Come on, yes. But we're 12 minutes in, and I haven't talked about did I talk about my speed paint video? This is my first time doing a speed paint video, and yeah, it kind of goes with me telling a nightmare video, a story, I mean. Even though I had the inspiration for this drawing was simply that I took 2 pictures of myself and was like, yes, let's combine them. So yeah, those are kind of like my hands. Like, even the disproportional nails. Like, I broke 2 of my nails, and I broke one really badly. It's not that bad, but it did break bad. So those aren't my nails anymore, but it could, because now they're short. Yeah, but I miss my long nails, and I don't miss them that much. They'll regrow back. So yeah, I think I'm almost done with drawing. Yeah, look, I'm 13 minutes in, and I'm almost done. Look at me. I can't do lighting for the life of me, so I need to practice more of that. But I don't know, that nightmare. Going back to my nightmare, like, I'm gonna keep talking about it because that was scary. I was like, I sleep with tons of night lights. Like, I sleep with I think I've mentioned this before in like other videos, but oh, I'm done with the speed paint. So I think, oh wait, never mind. I thought it was gonna show, but yeah, I mentioned this before, but I love lights. Like, I cannot sleep in the dark. It's like, I can sleep in the dark, but I do not want to. It's really scary. Like, hello, yes, like, I'm a grown, well, I'm not that grown. Oh yeah, but this is how the final thing turned out. I hope you enjoyed